Hello, everybody. Well, I wanted to share with you at least zero project. What is it? Where I developed a Liros. I developed a software to internet service provider company. Um, the client called me a couple of days ago, and he made me a little requirement about it. He wanted to do this software and can make a reuse bandwidth. You know, I can. He wanted to take for example, 10 megabits and share it between two, three, four, five, depend of the rate of reuse where the user select. Well, in that case, I need to study about it. How work that reuse system in Mikrotik servers. You know, well, and this is a Mikrotik. This is a Mikrotik server, and this software have to connect to the Mikrotik and create that system, that reuse system. Depend of the rate. That have two levels. The principal level is the parents, and the second level are the child. The parents have to control. Is like a pool. Inside that pool, you can put in all the child, and anytime where you put inside that pool a new child, you need to make a new. mm, Recalculate. You need to recalculate the all the megabits available to share to all the that childs inside him. Um, and when you remove one child, you need to recalculate everything one more time because you can adjust that the speed for the new quantity child. No. Okay, how did it this? Well, the first what I had to do it was create inside the plant little property when the user can put in there the rate of the reuse that I want to implement. No, and for example, we have here the software, and I'm going to plan here, and this is the rate of reuse that the user wants. He can change it to more or to less, wherever he wants. Okay, in this case, so for make a little test how this work, I I put just I selected these two plants and just put in the two reuse and two reuse is 1 to 2, and let's go to look at how working. Okay, for example, I'm going to contract over here, and these two clients is going to have the same plan. In this case, it's a plan full, and this is the plan full too, right? And these other three clients have other plan, and it's going to be the plan everybody, and everybody. You see, okay. I know. If I wanted to add a new client, I'm going to inside the contract. I'm going to this part is what is the queue, and this part is going to control the speed of what I'm going to have available that client, and how it's going to work the reuse in this case. Let's go to implement this one. I'm going to say assign. Okay, look at this. How is the first time where is going to implement the system to reuse, because the client is already have clients, and the software is running in this moment, it's working. For that reason, I when you can the client just going to have remove the queues and implement the new queues, and when he and the software going to shake the rate reuse and going to implement over here. I created for this I created this model, the queue parent. Over here I can control all the parents, all these ones, and I created there, and I selected right there, and I say, hey, keeping in the information where I'm going to need it in the future to make some update, some upgrade to yourself, you know. Well, in this case, perfectly, I create it, and look at it here. This is the part where it really is that's really important for us. Um, uh, the plan, where is the plan? Is 15 down, 15 up, and 30 up download. And let's go to see over here. Yeah, is everything is okay. And the upload is 15, and the download is 30. Um, well, in this here in this part, I have all the speed I share in megabits because it's more simple. But inside the software, I convert that megabits in kilobytes because I need to make some math calculate, and that's going to be a little problem if I'm going to work in megabits and not in kilobytes. And for that reason, I make inside, I make the change. Okay, here is a 30, there's a 30,000, that is the same 30 megabits. Okay, and in the band, I have all of these ones, and I put in all this information I put in from the software. From the software, I put in all that information, the priority, where is the kind of queue type, where is it going to work in the parent, the speed, the max limit. Okay, and well, and put in the first client. Okay, this is going to be the great part. I select reuse 1 to 2. For that reason, 30 megabits is going to share between two clients. And for that, he take off and off. Example, 15 megabits and 15 megabits for each client, right? And for that reason, I say, okay, when you are alone, you can join all full speed. But if you have to another client and you have to share, do you have a warranty this speed, the off speed? You see, because it's 1 to 2. If I going to select 1 to 4, I need to make a divide in 4. For example, 7.5, something like that. Okay. Well, let's go to add another client. I'm going to select this one. Okay, I select this one. I say add this one. Look at this. This is the same plan where I have over here. And that is suppose what the parent is already exist in the system. And for that reason, he doesn't need to create it again. It just exists. Okay, create it inside that parent. Okay, you're going to be now just a child. I'm going to assign, and perfect, this is here. And well, what else have to do the parents? When the parents each child what I added to that parent. For example, we have this address. I have this address, the 12, and this one, the 11, this other. Okay, I have to take these two address and put it inside the father. And I say, hey, you have to control these two childs. Okay, and that's it. It's perfect. And the rate is 1 to 2. And for that reason, these have a 15, 15, and that plus 30. And that's it. Perfect. It's great. But what happened when you going to create three childs? Well, let's go to see how it works that. Okay, I'm going to implement this one. I created this. I say create. Okay, I say, hey, this is a new plan. I don't have already haven't in my database. I'm going to create it. I'm now going to create it in the Mikrotik. How did it here? And that's it. It's putting the speed full over here and the minimal warranty to the child. You see, for example, is half and half, and say this child have when he's going to be alone, he's going to enjoy all full the speed. But if I have to share with another client, he's going to part half and half that speed. Okay, let's go to see what happened when add another client. Let's go here. Say add and assign. Okay, perfect. Look at this. Here and here is working. Yeah. And 13 and 14 importing inside the parent. Perfect. Inside he have the full speed, and in the advance he have the warranty speed. Perfect. Great. Okay, what happened when you add another one? When I put in one, he is going to go to the parent and update the available speed for all the childs, and that available speed is going to implement in base with the limit at or the warranty speed. Yeah, for example, let's go to see here. Look at this. You see here, this 7,680, he's gonna do 3 times, and that's going to be the speed we're putting to upgrade in the updated in the parent. Let's go to see here. Let's go calculate it. And it says 7,680 by 3 clients and 23,040. That is perfect. You see, it's really great. And now, this is when you add clients. And now let's go to see when you remove one client, right? Because, for example, I think I can say, hey, this client now is not everybody, and now is going to be a full house. Okay, in that case, I remove this client over here. That is the 10, the IP address 10, and I say I'm going to create it, please. And now he created over here where it belong to this parent. Inside this parent, he must to have that IP address child, and he going to make the new. He updated the new speeds available for that child in the parent. This is great. That's it. It's perfect. Well, it's working. Everything is done. I finished it. That was 2 days. Um, the client called me the 27, March 27. I started working on 28. The first what I had to do it was updated the framework not net 7 to net 8 and update all the nuggets. Um, just a little complicated, but nothing bigger. After that, I have to try to understand how work that system of the reuse. That's rate of the reuse. But well, that's it. In 2 days, everything is working. Well, let me show you a little about the codes. This is a method. This is the method when I wanted to create. No, this is the bind. Uh, where is wait a minute. Add queue. Okay, here, right here. This is add queue. This is a method what is take the client and create it inside the Mikrotik. I'm going to make a Lyrics consoles. I did it some with LQ. This one I did it with a little query. Here I have to take from the database the total quantity of clients were in that moment. And with the new client, I have lost one. And for that reason, here I said, hey, look at this. Bring me all that but or bring me only the APs, and I wanted to know the quantity. And with that, I have to change that list to a string because the Mikrotik don't receive a list, um, only receive how say that a string, you know. Okay, I created a string with this little part over here. I created a string. I created a chain over here, and that's it. Over here, added the new client. This is where all the clients were in this moment inside the database, and this is the new one that are coming from the from the this view, no, over here. Okay. Well, there I take this is a PCQ down, a PCQ up. Where is the queue type where I'm going to implement? This is the where is the limit at where I'm going to put in inside the client. That is calculated about it using the rate of the plan, the rate use. And later, this is how I calculate the speed of the father, how it's going to update the speed in the father. That's it. Later, I call to the Mikrotik and implement all the variables what I needed. I change it, I move it, and I save it one more time. And that's it. There I save that information in the country queue when I going to have the information about the MikroTik index that let me in the future can access to the MikroTik and change or delete um, that rule, and that's it. And this is the part when delete the queue. Okay. Well, this part is I don't need it more. I can delete it. Okay, it's, make some calculus, one more calculus again, and they're coming over here, and that's it. And This is where I remove the rules, but this is for update the parents with the new information, and here I saved information in the queue parents, and here I delete totally the contract queue from the database, and this is the transaction commit as seen. Uh, I did it because I am touching the two tables, two different tables, and I don't want it to make a crash, you know. And for that, I create a transaction over here. Database begin transaction scene, and over here I did the transaction commit scene, and that's it. That's all. Well, everything is done, and now um, I did the I did all the checks. I make the proof. Everything is working now. I'm gonna do deployment. All the new all of this new stuff, and then I can continue working with to the Maui project. Okay, perfect. Okay, everybody. Thank you. Bye bye.